Good morning student. In this video lecture we are going to see about ease of access center. This makes the very easy to use your computer system. Now first of all you have to click on your start button, then you have to click on control panel, then your control panel will be open. Now click here ease of access center, click here. Now here there are several options like start magnifier, start narrator, start on screen keyboard, set up high contrast. These are the options and there are so many options. First one is use the computer without a display. This option will help you to use a computer without a display. That means if anyone have visibility impairment or disability, then he can use this option to operate the computer without any display. That means he cannot able to see the action performed on computer, then he can choose this option. Second one is make the computer easier to use, optimize visual display. That means there are so many options that can you use to make the computer easier to see. That means this is for your visual कंफर्टमेंट. यहाँ पे आप इस ऑप्शन से विजुअल कंफर्टमेंट के लिए दिया गया है. एक एक करके हम सारे ऑप्शन को चेक करेंगे. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल now we are going to see about start magnifier. Magnifier will be used to magnify the any object on your desktop or your computer. Now if we are going to click on it, you can see that this is your magnifier. You can see that this is your magnifier will be okay. So you can see that so this is your magnifier. You can increase the size of your magnifier. When we have moved the mouse button, you can see that your font and icon size will be enlarged. So this is your magnifier option. Now I am going to close this option. Now our second option is start narrator. Start narrator is the option that can narrate, speak whatever action you have performed on your
Initializing
computer.
narrator.
Now you can see that.
Narrator
Listen
reads
here.
aloud text on the screen. Tool tip. Location bar. Desktop / control panel / all controlled panel items / ease of access center. Focus on start narrator button. Control panel home hyperlink. Icon hyperlink. Change
You can listen
administrative
this
settings
narrator,
hyperlink.
whatever
Vertical
action
scroll
performed on
bar
your
at 72%.
desktop.
Help hyperlink. Make your computer easier to use. Initializing narrator. Tool tip. Microsoft
Now clicking on exit button,
contains
you can
narrator
close
will
the
read aloud what is
narrator.
on screen as you navigate using the keyboard. Main narrator settings group. Echo users keystrokes checkbox is checked.
Now narrator is stopped because we have closed this function. That means narrator is used to narrate or speak out sound notification for your action performed on your computer. Next one is your start on screen keyboard. Now next option is your start on screen keyboard. That means if you are not working with mouse or keyboard, then how can you operate the computer system? By using start on screen keyboard. When we are going to click on this option, we get the virtual keyboard on your desktop. You can see that this is your keyboard. You can place anywhere on your desktop. This is your virtual keyboard. If you are going to press any key, this will work exactly in the physical, in the manner in that physical keyboard is working. जैसे आपका फिजिकल कीबोर्ड वर्क करता है उसी तरह आप यहाँ पे क्लिक करेंगे, you can listen the voice of keystroke. So this is your virtual keyboard. That means this is also called on-screen keyboard. You can also run this keyboard from your run command by pressing OSK. If you are going to write here OSK and click on OK, then your on-screen keyboard will be opened. You can see that. So this is your on-screen keyboard. Next one is your setup high contrast. This option is used to enhance your color management or color to reduce the eye strain. You can see that here. Reduce eye strain and make things easier to read. To turn it on, press left shift plus alter plus print screen button. Now, so these are the some common options which can be helpful to operate computer for any impaired, any disabled person. Now second one, first of all we are going to see these options one by one. Use the computer without a display. Now suppose if the display is not working or any person who is not able to look or see on the computer, that means the person who is suffering from your visual impairment, जिसको देखने में दिक्कत हो रही है, देख नहीं पा रहा है, उसके लिए ये ऑप्शन है कि यूज़ द कंप्यूटर विदाउट अ डिस्प्ले. ही कैन टर्न ऑन नरेटर, he can turn on audio description, set up text to speech. यहाँ पे आप text to speech भी करेंगे, जिस पर अगर हम क्लिक करें, if we are going to click on text to speech, you can see that speech recognition option will be available. Now turn off all unnecessary animation when possible. अननेसेसरी बैकग्राउंड में जो भी एनिमेशन रन करते हैं जिससे कंप्यूटर में स्लो डाउन काम करता है, ये भी यहाँ से क्या हो जाएगा, क्लोज हो जाएगा. जिस जिस ऑप्शन को आपको ऑन करना होगा आप चेक करेंगे, चेक बॉक्स को चेक करने के बाद अप्लाई करेंगे और ओके पे क्लिक करेंगे. नरेटर अभी हमने यूज करके देख लिया है, दैट्स वाई वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू रन दिस ऑप्शन अगेन. नाउ सेकेंड वन इज योर मेक कंप्यूटर इजियर टू सी. यू कैन सी दैट हियर. Choose a high contrasting, turn on or off high contrast when Alt Shift and print screen is pressed. Display a warning message when turning a setting on. Make a sound when turning a setting on or off. Here, from here you can also turn on narrator, audio description and turn on magnifier. Here we have already turned on magnifier. Then you can, there are so many options you can choose. Suppose that if we are going to on this setting, turn off all unnecessary animation when possible, we have to click on apply, then click on OK. You can see that. Third one is use the computer without a mouse or keyboard. When we are going to click on this option, here two options is available. First one is use on screen keyboard. We have already seen how this keyboard is working. And second one is your use speech recognition. If we are going to click on speech recognition, there are so many options. Start speech recognition, set up microphone, take speech tutorial, train your computer to better understand you. If your voice command is not going to recognize by your computer, then you can choose this option, train your computer to better understand you, in which in this option you can read out the passage or paragraph given by computer, and that voice command will be accepted by your computer. This will be helpful to your recognize your voice to your computer. Now we are going to start the speech recognition. First of all, click on this option. You can see that this is your speech recognition option. Now you can see that. Now I am going to off this option. Here, pressing by this key, whenever we are going to say something, we have to give some command to perform the computer. जैसे हम यहाँ पे बोलेंगे, कंप्यूटर ऑन करने के बाद लिसन करेगा, लिसन के बाद आप फंक्शन को, कमांड को परफॉर्म करेगा. फॉर एग्जांपल, आई एम गोइंग टू यूज Open Internet Explorer. For example, you can wait and watch. Now I am going to on this option. Open Internet Explorer. 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 Now you can see that it Open Game Explorer. The voice is not clear. This will be due to your bad quality of microphone or any other problem. Now again we are going to voice command. Start Internet Explorer. Now you can see that your Internet Explorer will be started. So this is the your speech recognition feature of your computer system. You can see that आपका Internet Explorer open हो गया. So this is the feature of speech recognition. आप यहाँ पे बोल के भी दिस इज सेम टू जैसे गूगल वॉइस असिस्टेंट, जैसे गूगल वॉइस असिस्टेंट वर्क करता है उसी तरह आपका स्पीच रिकॉग्निशन भी वर्क करता है विंडोज में. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू सी सम अदर ऑप्शन. I am going to close this option. So this is your speech recognition option. Now we are going to see next option. Next one is your make the mouse easier to use. From here you can see that set the pointer style or any other effect, shadow effect, turn on mouse की. माउस की आप ऑन कर लेंगे यहाँ से. यहाँ पे पहले से ऑन है. पहले एक्टिवेट विंडो बाय होवरिंग ओवर इट टू द माउस या पे आप कर सकते हैं. क्लिक करेंगे, उसके बाद अप्लाई करेंगे, उसके बाद ओके करेंगे. यू कैन सी दैट योर माउस की विल बी open. Here this is your mouse key. You can use this option. Now similarly there is some features to help the keyboard use. That means make the keyboard easier to use. Here you can see that turn on mouse key. Again this option will be on. I am going to close this option. Turn on sticky key. If you can check this checkbox, the turn on sticky keys are available. Press keyboard shortcuts such as Ctrl, Alt, Delete one key at a time. Otherwise, you can turn on sticky key by pressing 5 times Shift key. Next one is turn on toggle keys. Turn on toggle keys by holding down the num lock key for 5 seconds. So turn on filter keys. Filter keys is used to ignore or slow down brief or repeated keystroke and adjust keyboard repeat rates. That means when if you have pressed multiple keys, then filter keys will use to accept only the valid keystroke and discard the invalid keystroke. And sticky keys, when we are going to on sticky keys, then if we are using some any shortcut like Alt F4, Control plus V, then we have to hold the Control or Alt button and then we have to press the another button. But after turning on sticky keys, we don't have to hold any key. Just press Control and release the Control button, then press V. प्रेस अल्ट बटन एंड देन प्रेस F4। उसमें आपको होल्ड करने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती है कि आप अल्टर को होल्ड किए रहें और फिर F4 को प्रेस करें। अल्ट प्रेस करिए फिर F4 प्रेस करिए, वो भी एक्सेप्टेबल होगा। नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू सी दिस बाय अप्लाइंग दिस setting. Now if we are going to press alt again F4, you can see that alt F4. And now if we are going to on this key by shift key, press 5 times shift key. Now our next option is, first of all we are going to turn off this key, and now we are going to on this setting by shortcut. Shortcut is, you can see that we have pressed 5 times sticky key, 5 times shift key. Here is the dialog box open. Do you want to turn on sticky keys? Click on S. Now press Alt then F4. You can see that shutdown option will available to you. So this is the use of your sticky keys. Now again to turn off, press 5 times shift key. Next one is your use text visual alternative for sound. This is the option for sound sentry. Turn on visual notification for sound. That means जैसे अभी हम ऑन करते हैं सेटिंग, कोई परफॉर्म करेंगे एक्शन तो साउंड आता है, साउंड नोटिफिकेशन आता है। उसी तरह अगर हम कोई एक्शन परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं और बोल के, देन दिस विल हेल्पफुल टू display a visual notification for voice command or sound. This is also called your sound sentry. This is the sound sentry option. Choose visual warning. There are some types of warning types are given: flash active caption bar, flash active window, flash desktop. Turn on text caption for spoken dialogue when available. Now we have to click on apply, then click on OK. So in this way sound sentry will be on. Now next option is make it easier to focus on task. इसी टास्क पे फोकस करने के लिए हमारे पास कुछ दिए गए हैं यहाँ पे ऑप्शन। फर्स्ट, टर्न ऑन नरेटर, रिमूव बैकग्राउंड इमेज, टर्न ऑन स्टिकी की, टर्न ऑन टॉगल की, टर्न ऑन फिल्टर की। दिस इज द कस्टमाइजेशन ऑफ ऑल द prevent windows from being automatically arranged when moved to the edge of the screen. These all are customized options to focus on computer system while performing any task. So these all options are most helpful when any person suffering from any type of disability like visual disability, hearing disability, हैंडीक्राफ्ट है, हैंडीक्राफ्ट हो गया आपका, किसी के हाथ नहीं काम कर रहा है या कुछ दिक्कतें हैं, इस टाइप के पर्सन्स को यूज करने के लिए सारे ऑप्शंस यहाँ पे बनाए गए हैं।